Welcome to the Creco Company's real estate investing channel. I hope all is well with everyone. Today's topic is, are you better off renting or are you better off buying? Well, I really can't say that there's a yes or no answer, right or wrong answer. So, it depends. My personal view is I like renting better than buying. Now, buying a property to live in is not an investment. And again, I'm giving you my opinion, how I see it. Okay, take it as you may. And again, everything is open to interpretation and discussion. So, when I buy a property to live in it, I am not buying an investment, which is an asset, okay? So an asset is something that puts money in my pocket. But owning a house to live in takes money out of my pocket, which is fine. If you have a family, if you want a yard, a garage, your own privacy, a deck, that's 100% fine. But I want you to see that it is not an investment. Now, people say, well, I bought my property for $100,000 and 20 years later it's worth $120,000. Yeah? Well, you haven't made any money. Property taxes, property insurance, maintenance, any loan, any other expenses that you have, your mortgage. Okay, so add that up, interest. It's costing you money, again, which is fine. Okay, so that's the buying part. Now, the renting part, people say, well, that's throwing money away. Well, I don't know. So let me tell you how I see it. Now, if I don't have money for a down payment, then a couple of options are, well, I could borrow money from family or friends for a down payment if I really want a house. Okay, let's say I don't have the money and I can't borrow it or I don't have access to it. Now, renting becomes, in my opinion, the best option because you're not throwing money away. So if you think about the house example I gave you, you're taking money out of your pocket, right? And it's not an asset. With the renting, right? So I have an apartment and I'm paying, $3,000 a month. It depends on the market you're in, but let's say here in northeastern New York, that's what we're looking at. Actually more, depending on where in New York you are. So where I am, a one-bedroom apartment, nice new one, is like around $4,000 a month. Okay, so now I'm paying $4,000 a month, but if I wanted to buy a house in the same market, I'm probably paying $7,000 or $8,000 for a mortgage payment, okay, plus my property taxes, which are very high. So either way I have to pay, right, to live. That's really, what it comes down to. But now I don't have the maintenance. I don't have to worry about insurance. I don't need to worry about any of those issues, and now I'm flexible if I need to move. Okay, so there is no better or right or wrong way. Okay, it depends on your situation, what you want to accomplish, and what you're looking for. Okay, so now if you do want to buy a property, I would say, well, buy a 2-unit property, for example, because now that's an asset, right? So it may not put money in your pocket, but it probably, if you structure it right and buy the right deal, won't take money out of your pocket because now you're renting a unit, living in one unit, and now your tenant is potentially covering all your expenses. Okay? So I hope this was helpful for you and that you found some value, in making a decision. If you liked the video and you found it helpful, like and comment. Comment in the video because tell me what else you want to learn about as far as investing and real estate. All right, well, thanks, and we'll see you in the next video.